Greetings and salutations, my fellow Entropians. Hello, what's up? How's it going? We have stuff going on right now. All right, so welding wire. Let's talk about some welding wire today. Welding wire takes these ingredients plus some vibrant sweat to make, and those ingredients are as follows: the alternative ingot, Listerium ingot, Zorn Star ingot, Osprey ingot, dark Listerium bar, and a Nawa Vial. And this is pretty cool because to make welding wire you got to be everywhere, like everywhere, on each different planet if you wanted to make it all on your own. And then you'd have to get the most common element of that planet for the most part. Dark Listerium bars, are they common now? Because they have gone down in price by like 200%, and now it's going for like 104%. And like it still hasn't been this low for such a long time, because like the decade still says 191. The decade pricing is crazy, yo. But I remember that used to make welding wire a lot more expensive, but that has gone down. And what has gone up, or maybe it's been the same, but the Nawa Vials are quite crazy to get your hands on. They're going for 132% markup. And then we got the Osprey ingots, about 104% markup. Zorn Star ingots, about 105 to 106. It used to be higher. It must be going down for some reason. I don't know. But that was like at the top of the year, like 116%. But the decade price is 113%. Then we got the Listerium ingot, like everyone's favorite thing to pull up out of the ground. Ha 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 ha. It's actually at 104.93%, 105%. And yeah, for this month it's been like 104.83, which is 105%. So I guess list is doing pretty good. So I don't know, don't be sad if you get lists. It's still 104% markup, especially if you get a big score of it. I don't know. Alternative ingot, which is from Entropia. Did I mention all the where these places are at? Dark Listerium bar is from Next Island. Zorn Star is from Cyrene. Osprey ingots are from Arcadia. Nawa Vials are from Toulan. Alternative ingots is Entropia, and I think Listerium might be in every single loot drop ever. I call things from Caly, man, like the galactic standard, man. Like Listerium, copper, like you name it. If it's on like the regular list, man, it's everywhere. Probably. I don't know. I don't do much mining, but I do know that we're gonna mine in this video. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna mine in this video because I'm almost out of Listerium. What are we even staring at on the screen right now? I'm just like staring at welding wire. I'm so sorry. I need to add some more stuff to this video. For me just standing here doing something. Maybe I'll edit some extra stuff in. Look, see, I edited all those prices right there. That's the alternative. Those are the ores we're talking about, right there. Just to give you guys a heads up. So yeah, and sweat. It takes 30 sweat per click, and you also have to buy the blueprint. I remember when the blueprint was a lot more expensive than it is now. Is it important to make welding wire? I mean, welding wire lasts forever, dude. Like the aspect of having like 1,000 welding wire, 1,000 PED of welding wire is insane. Okay, because that's like it's insane. But I mean, I did craft a lot of welding wire, and I never put it on the market. I just sell little bits and pieces at the Medusa Bazaar store. But no one bought it at 160%, which I listed it at that a while back ago. And now welding wire is all the way down to like 140 to 150% markup, which is I guess good, because then you get cheaper welding wire, which is why I'm doing the bid only welding wire sale for this week. From what I understand, as I have placed 7 auctions at one time for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 day, 7 day auctions, bid only, starting at the base price. And I've done that 4 times throughout the day. In other words, there's like going to be an auction of welding wire 4 times a day for the next 7 days. This is why I'm trying to get this video out as fast as possible. And I probably should have said this to begin with, but get your hands on some welding wire. We're selling it, and a portion of that's going to go to making more welding wire, so I can basically give money to all the miners and stuff like that, or traders that have gotten all this stuff back to Caly. So that's going to be going into their pockets as I'm making more welding wire, because I have a lot of blueprint for welding wire. I bought a bunch in the past, so it's time to go ahead and do that. I am a little bit disappointed in the fact that welding wire prices went down, but right now we are mining for Listerium, because I don't want to buy Listerium when I'm sitting on Caly and I know a place that drops just Listerium. And I need that for the crafting, which, you know, is kind of important. I am almost out of PED. I bought a whole bunch of the ores and minerals and stuff of, you know, to make the welding wire. So now that I've gotten a bunch of stuff, we're going to be doing something with the welding wire. So I guess my contribution to I picked up some sweat. I have to put this video out first and foremost before I start editing some of the other stuff that I've done before this moment of time. This is like fast forward into the future of what content I have right now. So you're gonna have to wait for more. But right now, I'm doing the welding wire mostly because I want to start burning up a little bit of this sweat and putting it into something meaningful like welding wire. But I have to sell my existing stocks of welding wire in the event that the price goes down, which I don't think it should. But if I'm not going to be selling this welding wire at a decent price right now, I'm expecting to get like 140% markup across the board, unless people like bid it up even further. But I don't think they're going to bid it up. But if you do want to actually help me out, I guess you'll know it's me. You can bid it up if you want and just give me some money. But that is not what we're here for. We are not here for market manipulation or anything like that. So don't overpay me or whatever in the auction house, unless, I mean, you want to make sure that my auctions are going to be pretty good. I mean, it's a big opportunity, especially if you get it for a lower price. That means you'll be able to sell it at a decent margin if it's not close to the retail price that I end up selling it for anyway. So I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm definitely going to record the progress of what's going on with this big auction sale. So that'll be interesting to watch, because it's all bid only for the next 7 days. I don't think I can do any more than that. Especially, it fills up, my auction is completely filled up. Like if you think 7 times 4, right? And so I had like two spots left over, and I just put those little nano machines that I got from Mayhem. And those little buff things. It was weird. It was weird loot. But whatever. I don't care. I really do think that this this whole space update, and probably the need for welding wire to be a little bit cheaper in case space blows up in a meaningful way, like not like blows up and it would be scary if space blew up. But no, in a meaningful way, that space actually blows up in this game in a good way, which is like people doing space stuff. Welding wire for cheap, it would be pretty nice. But I just want to make sure that everybody knows that I have a supply that I'm getting rid of. Boom. And then I'm going to make more. Just to keep things rolling. That I need actually, from the welding wire, I don't really, I mean, the welding wire would be nice, but what I really want to get is metal residue and energy matter residue. So I can craft some R matrices and put those on the market for cheap too. I need a lot more, but that's okay. I know how to get all the materials, but unfortunately, I am going PED broke, sitting on all these things, all these minerals I'm making for the welding wire, which I need more money, which is why I want to sell the welding wire that I have to get a little bit more money, so I can get back to where I was, kind of. But we're about we just separated it from, like, I mean, it's gonna be like 400 PED a day minimum. But for each one, if it goes for like 140, we're looking at 4, 8. Oh God, what is it? 16 and 20. So it's like probably might do like 200 PED extra off of that. So like 600 PED a day, which wouldn't be that bad, you know. It's not that bad. Even at the low standard, but whatever. I like to estimate low because you never know. But I want to tell you guys about this in case you want to get some for cheap, or you want to bid around or whatever. Because if it does go for cheap, it's going to drag the market down a little bit, and then it's going to make everybody else have to put up or shut up and follow my lead or whatever. I don't know how markets work. Markets are weird. Tell me, how much of the markets do you know about? Aren't they weird? Yeah, that's right. But it is what it is. I don't know what we're trying to glean from all this, but I find it fascinating. I like looking at the little bars go up and down whenever I start selling things in a weird way, because with bids, like, someone's gonna bid on the TT value of it. Always, dude. Always. And then they'll try to sell it for higher later, especially if they're the one that wins the bid. And if it's big enough, people will put that extra PED on the bid and be like, no, I want 1. And then it goes to 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and then somebody says, no, let's just, I want it for cheaper. So he goes kind of low, but like where it needs to be, you know, like unless there's nobody looking at the market that day. Yeah, that happens too. It's like sometimes people don't bid on things because they just not on the market to do it. And I know that some people enjoy doing that. That's the way that they play this game. Is they'll just surveil the markets and bid on things and try to scoop in that lowest bid. But if nobody does that, if nobody places the orders like that, you know, does the items like at a bid only, if nobody does that, then they're not going to have their fun. So I like to like throw it out there every once in a while, you know, here, bid this up. And then, you know, to give a little bit of money out there. It's kind of messed up. That's the way I like to sell things, because I like to, you know, give somebody else a little bit of opportunity to get whoever bids on it, and if they can make money off it, that's great. That's the way I play Entropia. You know, I like to boom. Try. I think that's the most fair way to do things. Is bid only, and then you guys take care of it. You know, because if I can like just always make all this buku amounts of money, at least I'm getting my TT value back. Sometimes they don't sell very well, and then I lose like a little bit of the fee for posting the auction, whatever. But that's the item's out of my hair, and I at least got the TT for it, which is my way of pretty much selling to the trade terminal. Is just me just throwing something on the auction at 100% and then having people bid extra for it. That, to me, that's pretty cool, because somebody's gonna get a good deal, and that's important. But here you go, the welding wire. So if I'm gonna be buying into it, you gotta understand what goes into it and at what price. And this is pretty much the average price I'm buying for this stuff. So if you want to help out the free-to-play players, go to Medusa Bazaar, shop 2-1. Buy some sweat. It's overpriced, yes, but it will go back into the hands of the sweaters or the free-to-play in various different weird schemes of maybe philanthropy or poor decision making in gaming. I don't know. Like, share, and subscribe for more weird questions about the market economy of Entropia universe. I've been lore spayed, and there's animals all around me trying to eat me, and that's why I main a hunter in Entropia universe, so I can go after them. Bye. Link in the description. I'm leaving. Bye. Have a good time.